Are they black and orange?
Like an orange and white.
Okay. So there you go. Yeah, Cox Out pregame. West 6 and Lakeside. 5:45 on Monday. Be there or be square.
PM in the evening.
PM in the evening. That's right. You know, I neglected to mention we were talking about fart cars and all that kind of stuff, and we got that message on the app about putting anal in front of your car. I neglected to mention what a great car the anal Fiesta was.
Oh.
And yeah, Ford has announced that they will stop making the Fiesta entirely. I don't think they've sold the Fiesta in the United States in a few years, but they made them in Mexico, and they're going to stop making it altogether. There are a lot of people who at one point or another drove a Ford Fiesta. It almost got to be, you'd hear comedians using it as a punchline. Yeah, well, I'm trying to make out the back of an 82 Ford Fiesta. But it was a good car. I had one for a hot minute. I grew up in a Ford family.
I was an anal focus kind of guy myself.
Bill was an anal renegade back in the day. Yeah.
Moving that, they finally found me.
Anal equinox. So anyway, they're for people who might be nostalgic for the Ford Fiesta, it's going away.
I don't know that many people that are nostalgic over a Ford Fiesta.
You don't think so? Well, you've never driven one.
Huh?
You never drove one. I mean, I'm not nostalgic for things I have no connection to. But, Alan, what about an anal encore or an anal odyssey? Yeah, it all works. Listen, it all works. Did you weigh Poundcake yet? Yes, we did. He's below 180. He's in the home stretch. 179. Last week, 183.6. He was positively chagrined. Crestfallen. He goes, oh, my God, what's going on? He puts his boner to the grindstone, and I think that's the proper. And 179.2 is where he is this week.
I like to say he unpacked some fat from his body.
Shut up, Bill. Unpack some fat from his body. Alan, a lot to unpack is the same as checks all the boxes. And you say that.
I have a question.
Maybe it is.
Checks all the boxes is one that drives me and my girlfriend crazy.
Oh, yeah?
When we're watching dating shows, because that's what they say all the time. Like, well, he just doesn't check all my boxes. He's gonna check all my boxes.
Mm-hmm. Go ahead, Cody.
Is naked penis redundant?
No, you can have a clothed penis.
I mean, when I have a condom on, it's clothed.
But I'm saying if you're seeing
but
a
it doesn't.
penis,
But also, it's clothed, but it's not clothed enough that you could just wear a condom in public.
If it's got like color or tint to it, maybe.
Huh? You mean like nightclub condoms?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like a pink one. Or
The kind
one.
Cody would get, ironically, at one of his clubs.
Sure.
dude,
Big bowl of novelty condoms that do nothing to you. What?
I still have all those condoms. Like I over the course of I'm trying to think in adulthood how many times I've actually bought condoms. I can't think of a single time I actually bought condoms from someone. I borrowed condoms from other people, or I use like the party condoms that I've gotten from numerous gay bars and festivals.
Mm-hmm.
So I say in my prime and in my college years, I probably had well over 1,000 condoms at one point, and then they all dwindled down.
Wishful thinking, huh?
What?
1,000 condoms?
Well, they hand them out like candy, so it wasn't like if you offer me some, why would I not take them? It's not like, oh, I have enough condoms. Like I take them for the exact reason why I have them, just to have them, to give them to people, to use occasionally. Not that occasionally, but I just have them.
I was on antibiotics last year, and they're like, hey, your birth control's ineffective. You're going to have sex.
Good for you.
You have to use a condom. So I bought a box of condoms. My boyfriend and I had sex one time with the box with the condom. And he goes, how long are you on those antibiotics? I was like, 10 days. He was like, we can wait. And I was like, I 1,000% agree. That we just didn't have sex until the
I would have just had sex
were
with a condom because then it gets better. Like, yeah, you're like, okay, we're having condom sex. But then when you don't have, like, I'd still rather have sex than not
I
have
would.
Yes.
I would
It's
rather
that
not
bad.
have
You'd rather-
sex than have
it's-
condom sex.
And this is why
That's
this
insane.
is why I will
Condom
endlessly
sex.
argue
I'm
with
so
people.
serious.
I will
love that.
endlessly
Condom
argue with
sex.
people that condoms aren't that bad where you'd go,
With
I'd rather have
someone-
no sex
With
than
someone
condom
I love.
sex.
In a relationship, yes. If I'm out single doing it, always condoms. But with somebody that I've been with for 3 years that I trust and I know nobody's running around, I would rather
You know
not
I'm
have
in a
sex with you.
relationship with my wife,
You're
right?
a crazy person.
But
who
I don't
wears
want to knock.
condoms with their
I'm
with their
getting.
wives.
I am getting snipped 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Super sperm.
But I have
Are we
always
off that
warned.
day?
I have all. We are, yes.
I don't know if you're really
Veterans
coming
Day,
after.
Bill. This is going to be my Vietnam.
Oh.
Okay.
Yeah, I get snipped 2 weeks from tomorrow.
Good for you.
Condoms just aren't that bad.
That's fine for you. I don't like them. I don't like the way that they
But
feel.
to say I would rather, and I totally get not liking them, but to say I'd rather have
I would rather
no
go
sex
10
than
days.
condom sex.
Well, the only time I'm gonna have to wear a condom is if my birth control doesn't work. I
But
take
sex
birth
is
control
great
every day.
all the time.
For men. Sex is great all the time for
What
men.
are you saying about Brian?
No, I'm saying that sex for men and women does not feel the same.
I understand that, but you are also saying that you would rather not have sex with him.
No, Brian, I've said multiple times that he's the best person I've ever been with as far as in
Then
bed.
I don't get it.
I don't like the way condoms feel.
You don't like condoms more than you
It-
want to have sex with your boyfriend.
It honestly, I don't know if it's a mental thing or what, but like I cannot.
Oh, it's a mental thing.
I cannot perform. I cannot. It's not the proper amount of moisture. If there's a
Oh, well,
condom.
okay.
Like it is not
Then
a
that's
comfortable
that's
situation.
psychosomatic
Right.
then maybe. Okay.
That's
Well,
what I
okay.
Well, then
think
get
for me.
lube.
That's an
I
explanation.
don't want lube. I don't want to have to do all that. I would
But-
rather
but-
wait a week
She
than have
doesn't
to
want.
go through all
She
that.
He
doesn't
didn't
want
say a
to
week. He said 10 days.
10 days, whatever. That's not that
go
long.
through all that. You'd take a tube of stuff, put it on your hand,
You're all sticky and slimy and slippery.
and you do. It's by the way, that's the way your sex is supposed to end up anyway.
It is, but I don't need it manufactured and on the sheets.
Wow.
Leave
You have
that
so
to me.
many. You have so many rules.
So many rules. A lot of boxes to check.
I want my box
There's a lot to
checked.
unpack
That's
there.
the whole point.
Right, but you'd rather wait 10 days than get your box checked.
I would rather wait 10 days. Yes, 100%.
Yeah.
Again, that's if I'm
All right.
like I'm in a committed relationship with a person I trust. If I'm single, yes, we're condoms all the time. But I would rather, because I know he's not going anywhere. It's not like he's the last time I'm ever going to have sex. We can wait 10 days. That's not that long.
No,
a
no,
time.
no. Listen, I understand you can. It just struck me as a weird reason too.
Yeah.
When there are alternatives available to you.
Less enjoyable alternatives.
Gotcha.
But still enjoyable.
For you. For men. It
Well,
does not feel that different for men. I will
But-
die on this hill.
But there, I know women that they're. I mean, Gwen is obviously okay with it.
That's fine. I will
You-
not
so-
meet a woman who says that it feels exactly the same.
No one's saying it feels exactly the same, but it
But
still
in
feels
a pinch,
good enough.
between
But my
that
point-
and no sex,
My point is that if you're in a committed long-term relationship, I don't think there's a pinch. Do you get what I'm saying? That 10
no,
days is
I'm
not
saying
that long.
committed. I'm not saying it is, but I'm saying.
So then I'm not in a pinch. I can wait a week and a half.
I'm saying
but
There's
10
no
why?
pinch.
10
But
days is
why
long.
would you?
Because,
No one's doubting your commitment to being able to wait out 10 days to have sex.
sure,
My question is, why? Now, you just said,
I cannot.
can't-
I cannot perform the same way.
I understand that.
That's why.
That
Because
I understand.
it feels that
Bring it
different
up to your
me.
therapist.
No, I just don't like condoms. I don't think that that's a crazy thing to say.
No, nobody likes them,
Right.
but I like having sex.
Sure. But you've also worn them your forever.
Yeah.
You've never had a period of, have you? Where you just didn't wear them?
Just when he's
Hell no.
doing.
Because you know,
Super sperm.
I pull the goalie, you get knocked up.
and then
That's
there's
how
a
it
lot to
works.
unpack.
There's a lot to
9 months
unpack.
later.
Alan, I'm going to start saying unpack these hands when somebody wants to fight me.
Want to unpack these hands, bro? Call your
Yeah.
therapist.
Hey, John,
Yes.
what's up?
Hey, I'm sorry. Hey, hi guys. Hi everybody.
Hello.
Hey, I just wanted to comment or ask Mr. Poundcake, why would you borrow condoms? Are you going to give it back to somebody?
He's an
What's the point of wearing a
environmentalist.
condom then?
Yeah, you pass them around.
Yeah, you,
Puff,
Rinse
puff,
it
pass.
out.
you rinse it out,
on.
try it out. You got another
Kind
run.
of defeats the purpose, doesn't it?
You mean you don't put a straw?
Oh, no.
Never mind.
No Capri Sunning,
God.
please.
Oh, no. King Felch over here.
I didn't even get to finish that thought. It
I'm
was so
sitting here
disgusting.
driving home, and I just hear him say that he borrows a condom, and I'm like, he does what?
But I assume you mean one that has not been used.
I guess I didn't
Still-
specify.
Yeah, but
Still
why
in
would
the
you
package.
borrow one that hasn't been? You don't borrow it and give it back, even though you're going to give him
Man,
a used
don't assume
condom.
that-
Oh, you
Yeah.
mean you're taking umbrage with his use of the word borrow
Yeah,
instead
Yeah,
of take.
I'm just-
Oh, I see.
I know what he meant, but
Yeah.
it's not what he said.
I gotcha. John knows what show he's calling. That's what it is. He's Mr. Picky like me.
Mhm.
Okay, thank you, John. I gotcha. John was misunderstanding Poundcake like I was misunderstanding Mary.
I think I want to take the condoms that I have left over and just make like some type of art out of it.
No one wants that art. Where are you gonna hang it?
I'll put it in I'll make it some type of chandelier, harden it all out, and then just, how they have like
Harden it all out.
You know how they have like the glass is different colors and it's like different shapes, and they make it into some
What's
type
that
of
glass called?
glass.
Blown glass.
Yeah.
Stained glass.
Yeah.
No, but I'm not talking about like stained glass. I'm talking about like it's like a sculpture and it's different colors glass and they're in like different shapes, and then they make it into some type of like light fixture, and that's what I want. I want to make those just with like crusty condoms that are just all dried out.
Alan, you and I have the exact same birthday. You're getting snipped in 2 weeks. I'm getting snipped in 1 week. Oh, my
Dun, dun,
goodness.
dun.
Can you imagine that? How do you like that? Yeah, so I'm getting snipped on the 11th, and I should be back in here on the 14th, back here on Monday, right? I'll sit on a bag of frozen peas for the weekend, and then good as new on Monday. But then, every few weeks, I got to go in and pop off so they can test it and all that. Berglund's talked about it when he's in here. So I got a few months of prep after that to make sure I don't have any swimmers.
Good for you.
That's probably gonna be hard.
But it will also be the first time that I will be able to personally either confirm or deny if it feels that different to the extent that you would give up
Here's what you would
coitus.
do. Hold on, because it's not going to be first time. Here's what you do.
Yeah.
When you are all good to go, all cleared, whenever January, I don't know how long it
Yep.
takes for you to be fully clear of your swimmers, right?
Yep.
Have sex without a condom consistently for 6 months, put one on, and you tell me it doesn't feel different. That's the switch.
Well, you're kind of loading the deck in
That's
your favor,
what
though.
my boyfriend and I have worn a condom twice.
But you're talking about 10 days. I know you can last 10 days.
Sure.
I'm coming at from the other end, which that's why do that.
So what I'm
But
saying
I understand your explanation.
is that we
After 6 months, of course, is going to feel different.
right. So
My
for
contention,
2 years of
my
having sex without a
contention-
condom,
My contention has only been, I'm not a moron. Of course, it feels different. In one situation, there's something over it, and in the
Sure.
other, there isn't, right?
Yeah.
I'm saying it doesn't feel that different.
Okay.
Or people go, oh my God, I could never wear. Guys with 9 kids, friggin' Nick Cannon, who got his girlfriend pregnant
12.
again, by the way.
12's on the way.
Yeah. I mean, obviously, I know he's doing it for sport.
sure.
These aren't accidents. But this guy's, I can't do it with it. Okay, why not? It's not that you want sex or no, because
Right. And again,
single dudes who are like, I'll pull out.
that
yeah,
no.
great. Good,
Single is
great
completely
planning.
different.
Yeah. You
Should
wonder why your
always
life
wear
turned
a
out.
condom when you're single.
Yes.
If you are a sexually active single person, having fun, doing your own thing,
Yes.
condom it up.
I dated somebody who made me pull out while I was wearing a condom. She was like, there is no universe in which I'm going to have a kid. And I go, I get it.
Yeah.
I get it.
So let's
She
unpack
goes,
this.
She's he's really up on Unpack.
Yeah, I'm
He
trying to
loves
make you like
Unpack.
it. I'm trying to make you like it.
Yeah, that's how you
Not
do.
going to like yeah.
Shove it. Force it. That's how you make someone like
That's right.
something.
I think
I'm
it's-
going to shove this down your throat, and that's what's going to make you
by
like
using it in so many situations where you normally wouldn't use it, and you go, okay, using it as a sex term to pull out, unpacking, kind of fun.
Alan, my ex and I were the same way. Had sex with a condom once and said we'd wait. My fiance and I did the same because of antibiotics. We waited. Yeah, there's a reason that's your ex.
Out here raw dogging. How dare you be with such a hussy? You vile,
A woman of ill repute.
Jesus woman.
Ah. Mary is not interested in unpacking a lot of condom boxes.
No, she is not.
Understood. I mean, Poundcake could borrow a condom. He could just turn it inside out, shake it, rinse it,
Why would I do that?
and use
like
it again.
A slobbery dog.
Yes.
Because you're so broke right now.
Yes.
No,
That's
I would
like
just-
a Beethoven boner.
I don't want it. I want a little piece of you with me. Like, you know.
Ugh.
I'm not going to ruin all the good
Let's-
stuff.
I used to take my condoms with me when I we dating. Take them right out of the garbage.
Did they
boy.
see you do it?
Yep.
I don't care.
Oh.
You put them in the bottom of a shoe.
No, you tie it off, you put it in your pocket, and you're gone.
At what point
No
do you throw it
worries.
away? You wait till you're in your
He
home
throws it
trash
out the
can?
window.
No, you put it in
On
like
the
a
highway.
on the way you're walking home. You put it in the dumpster or something. Yeah.
See, I'm always paranoid about that. I know no
land
one.
next to a
I know
dead
no one
body.
wants anybody's strange condoms, but like there might be some freaks out there that dumpster dive and they're like, "Ooh, this one's a condom," and they might.
No,
And then-
once it's out in the open, I don't care what they do with it. I didn't even want to contend with a girl who might
Be crazy.
go
and
into.
put it in
Yeah,
there.
and it's. I'm sure that's super.
Turkey basted in there. Yeah.
It's the chances of that were probably nil. But why take any chances? That's the reason you're wearing it in the first place. Why am I going to wear it and then leave it behind? I realize saying it out loud that might sound psychotic, but
yeah,
I was
it
not.
Does.
I
What
was
kind
not
of crazies-
fine.
What kind of crazies are you banging that you are terrified that they're gonna take your seed?
The one who
and
tried to
insert it?
the one who tried to stab me a couple times.
sounds
What do you
like
want
she
from
did
me?
Red flag. I feel like if you are worried about the person you're sleeping with to the point of taking your condom with you, maybe you shouldn't be with
I
that person.
wasn't worried about it, but I'm not somebody who, in any situation, I'm not somebody who leaves a great deal to chance. So why am I just going to plop it in her wicker wastebasket? And no, I'll take it with me.
If someone's
It's no
trying
skin
to,
off my ass. It's like it's no hardship.
It's
You'll
not
pardon
a
the
if
pun.
someone's
hardship.
trying to stab you, they want less of you in the world, not more.
That's true too.
Okay, but what do you want from me?
I guess if you can't trust the
Consistency.
person you're banging enough to leave a used condom at their house, then maybe that's not someone you should be with.
Well, thank you, Dr. Phil.
You're
But the
welcome.
point is,
Let me explain trust to
I
you.
was doing the AC pinch back in the day.
Okay.
And Mike from Parma. I was doing it before and after, right? Doing the AC pinch on the way in, but not leaving anything behind on the way out.
Okay.
Alan is as selfish to turn the ribbed ones inside out.
For her pleasure, no more.
Yeah. Well, and I realize a lot of guys will flush them, but I don't like doing that.
No,
You're
that's
putting
bad.
you're
Bad
putting
for
a,
too
the
much about the
environment.
yes,
pipe.
you're
Yeah.
putting a balloon into the sewer systems. Hey, Jimmy,
Hey,
what's up?
how's it going over there? Sorry, I had to get off speaker. But so my brother, he had 4 kids in about 7 years.
Yep.
All right. They started out strong and hard. So then they said, that's it. He's got his procedure. 4 boys, all redheads. Got his procedure, waited his period, did everything he was supposed to do, and the 5th kid was on its way. So take your time. Leave that thing wrapped
Yeah,
up for a
but
while.
Jimmy, you're not. If he did everything he was supposed to do, then they would have one of those. They would have said, "You're totally fine. There's zero movement in your semen." So it sounds like he pulled the trigger a little early.
Yeah, he might have.
I mean,
but
they can't.
I don't know.
Well, that's what I'm saying. They can tell you. Trust me, I'm not doing anything until they go. These are 1,000% not moving at all. Because you're right. Then
yeah.
what's the point? You know.
Yeah, you don't want the surprise one.
Right. No, I
pretty sure.
absolutely do
Right.
not. Thank you, Jimmy. No, I don't want to do that. Yeah, you'll hear those anecdotes from guys. You got to be careful.
people
I
say
knocked
that.
my wife up. Yeah, because you weren't paying attention.
People do that with birth control too. It's only 97% effective. Oh, do you take it every day? Well, when I remember. Well, yeah, but it's like sometimes if I don't have it on me and I go out of town for a weekend, I'm like, yeah, that's how you got pregnant, idiot.
Not only that, there isn't another situation in the world where somebody wouldn't take 97% odds.
Right.
Well, because it's not 100%. I'll take 97% odds on anything.
Mhm.
Alan, if you walk across this street and not look side to side in traffic, there's a 97% chance you'll live. I'm great.
Do it.
I believe, you give me 50-50, no thanks. 97. It's only 97%.
Yeah.
What about 96?
Yes.
90.
Anything north of 90. Yes.
Okay.
Anything north of 80. Eh.
Ooh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Yeah.
There's a lot to unpack there. I've got to take a break. If you want to get the last word in, send me a text 35192. The Corey Roddick Experience straight ahead at 6:30, along with your next chance to grab $1,000. Keyword coming at 6.